What's up, everybody? Jordan Stewart here from Vover. Thanks so much for tapping into the Vover Original Show. Just a reminder that if you want to drop your opinions about the episode or respond to the host and guests with your voice, go and download the Vover app wherever you get your apps. Vover, voice over everything. Enjoyed the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Vover Wrestling Show. This is special host JD Oliva, and today we're talking honor. That's right, Ring of Honor, Best in the World 2021. This last night was Ring of Honor's big triumphant return to pro wrestling relevancy. When the pandemic first hit, Ring of Honor they shut everything down. They actually did things right when they did open up. They are the only wrestling promotion that did run a bubble successfully, with multiple tapings. They didn't have a single outbreak of COVID, so they did a great job. But they were actually running their shows without any fans in attendance, and unlike Impact or MLW, they didn't try to trick you into thinking there were fans there that weren't there. So the shows were really quiet. And in some aspects, like the relaunching of the Pure division, it kind of worked. In other ways, it didn't. So Ring of Honor had been kind of a tough watch for the last few months. Well, last night at the pay-per-view Best in the World, we kind of had a coming out party for Ring of Honor. And boy, they did a great job putting together not only just a fantastic roster, but these guys seemed absolutely re-energized by the environment, and then just seemed like super fired up to put on a fantastic show. It was a shade under 3 hours, so I appreciate that. And I can't say enough good things about the show. I highly recommend you checking it out. If you have Honor Club, it's free on there. Or it's available, the replays are available on Fight TV. So really jump on that. The matches you're really going to want to pay attention to from last night's show. First of all, the World Six-Man Tag Titles, Shane Taylor Promotions, one of the best six-man acts going in pro wrestling today. Shane Taylor, Khan, Moses, these guys are going places. They have $1 million look to them. They're going to be real, real big, and Ring of Honor's got something special with these guys. Second match you should really look at, too, is the Ring of Honor World Television Title match. Champion Tony Deppen defends against former champion Dragon Lee. This match was a sprint. It was a marvelous, beautiful, chaotic sprint. These two were stiff as heck. They beat the snots out of each other. Deppen hit the craziest out-of-ring Canadian, just like tope into a Canadian destroyer that I've ever seen. This match was just absolutely nuts. And if you know Dragon Lee, you know that he has just got it. He is a nutcase. His matches with Hiromu Takahashi are legendary in the way they just beat each other up. So, and then Tony Deppen is the guy who's really made his name in GCW and on the indies. He got his first big shot with Ring of Honor this year. And this was really a star-making performance, I think, from Tony Deppen. He really showed that he's a major league pro wrestler and really his first big opportunity on a pay-per-view. Brody King taking on two-time world champion Jay Lethal. And Brody King, one of the best big man workers in the United States, really showed why. He absolutely took it to Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal never even had any comeback spots. A couple hope spots early on for Lethal. Lethal hits his finish the first minute of the match, hits the lethal injection. Brody King kicks out at 1, and then Brody King proceeded to just beat the tar out of him. It was a fantastic match. Jonathan Gresham defended the Ring of Honor Pure Championship against Mike Bennett. The Pure title, a little bit different. You only get 3 rope breaks, no closed fists. You're really emphasizing technical wrestling, and nobody in the world does technical wrestling better than John Gresham. There might be some guys that are as good as Jonathan Gresham, but as far as being better, it just doesn't happen. I highly recommend checking this match out just because it's so different than everything else we have going. Like, if Ring of Honor went all pure, like the whole company did nothing but pure wrestling, I would be perfectly fine with that, especially if you got more Jonathan Gresham going. We had Homicide and Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson teaming up to face Jonathan Gresham filling in for Tracy Williams and Rhett Titus. This was a fight without honor, a really fun plunder match. If you're looking for like big, high spots and just chaotic action, this is your match. And Jonathan Gresham really shows why he is the company's MVP. Like, not only does he have the great tactical match in the Pure division, but then comes out and has this wild brawl without honor. But in the end, it's Dickinson and Homicide winning the tag titles, changing the guard there. And in our main event, ROH World Champion Roosh defends against Bandito. And this was a super fun match from two of the best luchadors on the planet. In the end, Bandito upsets Roosh to become the new ROH World Heavyweight Champion, and it's really just a fun show. Like, I can't say enough good things. We had 3 title changes. Chelsea Green is coming to Ring of Honor. This is a fun show. This is a really easy, really digestible pay-per-view that's very cheap to buy, only $10 if you jump in on Honor Club, and it's really a great primer into watching Ring of Honor for the next year. And this is a company you're going to want to pay attention to. It's different than WWE. It's different than AEW. It's different than New Japan. Ring of Honor really did a fantastic job reestablishing itself. If you want to know more, you can check out my article on the show for Fight Game Media. And, you can check me out at JD_Oliva on Twitter. I write for WrestleJoy. I write for Fight Game Media. I do podcasts for Fight Game Media. So, yeah, man, I want to thank the people at Vover for giving me a chance to come back and do a little bit of guest hosting. Appreciate it. And check out Ring of Honor.